Sega CD. The graininess of it.
Yeah.
The cutscene in the Die Hard Sega CD video game.
It's like a secret, like unlockable scene in like Night Trap or something.
Oh yeah, right. And you have to go to the menu to find, what video clips you've unlocked. So many Genesis games had that, where you would unlock a or maybe
gallery or something.
But yeah, gallery, right?
I am never going to this section of this game. Ever.
Yeah. Maybe I'm giving the Genesis a little bit too much credit. It's probably PlayStation.
Yeah. It was easier. You couldn't do like actual video on like a Genesis game. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's Friday night. I should probably get on mic. That'd be a good idea. It's my first time. Sorry.
Your third time death wishing.
Yes, I've death wished 3 times.
Are you fucking Gaelic? It's death wish.
We are watching Death Wish 3 tonight. I never saw this before I watched it. Yeah. This is a fucking awesome movie.
It is the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of this.
Perfect from beginning to end.
Like, it's just because I might have talked about this on this show before. Like, I am in a state right now. A movie being like Oscar worthy, good, great, fine. I just want a movie to be fun. I'm going to start it. We'll start it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, a couple weeks ago, there was one where you were like, "Oh, I forgot to start it," so I just wanted to make sure that didn't happen.
No. I just want a movie to be fun. Is what I'm saying.
This movie's really fun.
Yeah, fun.
And we can go through 1,000 points of fun in regards to this movie. We can go through the fact that Charles Bronson is like a really big moocher of food. He moves into this apartment building.
The old Jewish people want to stay for dinner.
Immediately starts mooching.
I'd love to. Yeah.
Smells delicious.
Yeah. All right, if you're going to watch along with us, and I highly recommend you do, we are starting it now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and there's that Canon logo.
Oh yes. It's like my crucifix, that's my the symbol that I see on my wall when I wake up in the morning and when I go to bed at night.
My Canon pendant.
Yep. May the power of Canon compel you.
Oh man.
This is the quickest any of the Death Wish movies gets to him revenging.
Yeah, this movie really hits the ground running.
Yeah.
There's no recap of anything in the first 2 movies. No. There's no hey, this guy is Paul Kersey. Nope. He just immediately gets into trouble. Immediately gets picked up by the cops, and I think within 5 minutes is already working for the cops. By
the time the credits are done, his friend is dead.
Yeah,
and he's arrested.
Yeah,
Yeah. In all the other Death Wish movies, his revenge is based upon a relationship that he has with a woman.
His wife and his daughter.
His wife and his daughter.
Yeah.
Right. In the second one, his daughter again. But then also in the third one, he does have the
blonde, yeah.
The young, thirsty DA who wants his old ass, which I love. I mean, he's in great shape, and we're probably 7 years younger than him.
Yeah. He's 48 in this.
Yeah, and he looks terrific, Gavin O'Hurley, who plays the gang leader, who's kind of like a Gary Busey type guy.
Yeah.
He's got that reverse mohawk.
Yes, he was fucking Lana Lang's abusive husband in Superman 3.
Was he Flash? I think he's supposed to be Flash, right?
I think so.
He's adult, washed up Flash.
What is his name? Flash? Shit.
Oh, Flash is from Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were thinking.
Who was the
It was another name like that though.
Yeah.
Fuck,
it
what
might
was his
actually
name?
be Flash. It's Gavin O'Hurley. His father is the old man in the RoboCop movies, and he was the alien in The Last Starfighter.
Okay.
So he's a Nepo baby. Willow, he was great in Willow.
That's right. Yeah, he's the fucking dude with the beard.
Brad.
And the arm sword.
Yep. Yeah, he's Out of the road, Peck.
Yeah. Out of the way, Peck.
I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, Never Say Never Again, which is a great Bond movie if you ever want to do a Bond movie, like a weird Bond movie.
We could do that next.
That's one that
because it's not an official Bond movie.
Right. And as a kid, I remember not caring for it, but then as an adult seeing it going, this is a good movie, you know?
Who's an episode of Tales from
Steven
the
Seagal.
Crypt? I always like seeing what episode.
Three's a Crowd. Not familiar. He's a journeyman, you know.
Every episode of Tales. I never realized this as a kid, and now as an adult, like looking back and going to these like info pages for these episodes, about 90% of the episodes revolve around somebody
Unfaithful
cheating
wives.
on somebody else. Yeah.
Husbands or wives, yeah. So in Death Wish 3, we're introduced here to New York City, which is filmed in London. I'm not even joking. This is all filmed in England. They did, like a couple of shots of him on the bus there.
Yeah.
Going over, the George Washington Bridge or something. But other than
Brad, that was his name in Superman 3.
Yeah.
He was in the Amazing Spider-Man series, though.
Huh.
$6 Million Man.
Yeah, did an episode of a lot of other things.
Holy shit, he was Chuck Cunningham.
Oh, that's right, he was Chuck. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, because he is a ginger.
Yeah.
Yep, we got Alex Winter already killing Bronson's pal. He's not even off the fucking grounds of the bus station yet.
The New York Port Authority bus terminal.
The worst toilet paper in all of New York City.
Oh, I know. We recently stayed like around the corner from there. It's actually not a horrible area.
Yeah. It just rolls off the tongue when you're trying to convey a place that sucks.
Yeah.
The Port Authority doesn't sound, like a fun place.
No, it's not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I had to take an emergency dump there when I was a kid once.
Death Wish 3. Emergency dumps.
Yeah. That truly was a death wish. Here's the old Jewish couple he mooches off of.
Make stuffed cabbage. That
smells delicious.
Smells delicious, right?
What exactly is his accent?
He is Pennsylvania Lithuanian.
Okay, so it's like Eastern European by way of
way of Brenson.
Yeah, not necessarily the Midwest, but
yeah. He had a rough childhood. His mother used to make him wear a dress to school because they were poor and he had older sisters, and one of the reasons why he became like a tough guy
because he had to wear a dress. Yeah,
he had to put up with a lot of shit when he was a kid.
Jesus.
Yeah. He's in some of the greatest fucking movies of all time. I mean, he's in the Magnificent Seven. He's in The Great Escape.
Yeah.
He's in The Dirty Dozen. You take for granted he's in all these movies. He's got small parts, but he's so memorable in all of them. He's one of the few guys at the end of The Dirty Dozen that's still living, because no person in their right mind would be watching a movie going, no way those guys are going to kill Bronson.
Yeah.
He's made out of, leather. He looks like a little catcher's mitt.
Ooh.
We have our first Star Trek connection with Maria.
Yeah, it's Marina Sirtis.
Yeah, played by Deanna Troi.
We're 6.5 minutes into the movie, and he's already being beat up by the cops.
Yeah, and I love this set because there is a mysteriously moving fan that will go from one side of the room to the other throughout the entire scene, and there's also a wanted poster for a horse in this police station.
Is that really?
Oh yeah, and once you see it, you will never unsee it. And it stars, this part also stars Ed Lauder, who was the police captain in our last podcast from Extreme Justice, where they made him wear a wig.
That's right. Yeah.
How could they cover up that glorious bald head?
I forgot about that.
You know?
He's one of those dudes who plays like the asshole in everything that he's in.
Okay, green fan to the right of Ed Lauder. Yeah, he's always an asshole. Okay, there's the green fan.
Yeah.
Just watch for that green fan in different setups, okay? You're going to see that shit everywhere in this fucking
next to the
station.
typewriter.
It looks like they're in a Union Hall accountant's office.
Yeah. It looks like a classroom that they made up to look like a police office.
Yeah.
Like that clock definitely says classroom right there.
They're doing green fan to the right of him now.
Now it's behind him.
The green fan.
Yeah, it just moved across the room.
It's a Golden Globus production, you know? Move everything to the other side of the camera.
And that roach was just there, too.
Yeah. They did not have a stunt roach. Larry, no! Yeah, that door behind him was definitely a schoolhouse door. That one they all just came through.
Yeah.
Wanted poster for a horse. You're going to see it again.
There it is.
Wanted. It actually says wanted. What the fuck did that horse do?
Hold on. It says horse under it, too. Holy shit.
What the fuck did that horse do? He's got an eye patch and carries a switchblade. He's got an alias, too. A.K.A. Pony. A.K.A. Mustang.
Answers to horse. Oh, man.
Don't call him Ed, man. Don't call him Ed.
He hates that shit.
Oh, this part is so fucking great. The scene in every movie where a guy goes to jail and he has to show how tough he is amongst the general population.
They just did this in Tulsa King.
Oh, yeah?
Just last episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's such a cliched, scene.
Yeah. Again, why I love that show so much.
These guys were just waiting for him to come in the room so they could all just start their cues.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Stallone is an almost 80-year-old man who beats up a biker with one punch. I'm not shitting here. The guy has a butterfly on his face. Like, that's supposed to be tough.
We should get Mark to go as him for Halloween. Is that guy.
Oh, man.
Ooh, they're doing Dutch angles. Getting creative.
It's like an episode of Batman 66.
Yeah. Oh, here we are introduced to the villain, Straker.
And his nose hair.
Oh, no, Fraker.
Fraker.
Yeah. Fraker Cunningham. This is where he went after that first season. He went to the streets of New York City via England.
I wrote once, this was definitely during pandemic, because I was definitely losing my mind at this point. I wrote like a pretty detailed outline for like a super dark, like psychological, like thriller that you don't realize ends up being about Chuck Cunningham until like the last scene of the fucking movie, and like it explains what happened to Chuck Cunningham and like where he went. And like
that's a lot of dedication.
Yeah. He basically ends up seeing like Fonzie as like this demon who was trying to invade his family.
Fraker has a great line here. He says, "Hey man, I always win." Win what?
Yeah. What did you win?
He just waited for Bronson to fall asleep, and then he just beat him up.
I always win.
And there's some confusing stuff here, too. Can you put the closed captions on? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Because he says he's about to... They take him out of the jail, and he says to Bronson, "I'm going to go kill an old lady tonight. just for you, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, a scene later, they say that this guy has a clean, like, he's got the cleanest arrest record at anyone. The cop says that.
Yeah.
We can't hold him on nothing. That guy's cleaner than you. Why was he in jail?
Also, the other guy next to Bronson looks like the captain from Mad Max.
Oh, yeah. Fluffy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Here it is. Just for you.
The cops don't...
Like, oh, why don't you go right back into that cage?
Yeah. That's that canon quality writing I come to expect. Like, what was he in there for?
Yeah, if he had a clean record. Yeah, he had been brought in for something.
Yeah. Just a little bit of trivia. He played a lawyer in Top Secret, and he's the character who was found dead on a dildo. He had that giant mechanical vibrating thing. They found him impaled on it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Here's the sexy library DA who's, got a craving for old dick.
Yeah.
Wanted horse?
Wrinkled penis.
Yep. Horses.
I noticed,
There's two
too.
of them.
Yeah, they work in pairs. When she has the love scene with Bronson, when he
so old.
when he kisses her, I think it's a different woman.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably his wife.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because she looks older.
Yeah. And his wife was the love interest in the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jill Ireland. She was in a bunch of his movies.
Okay. All right.
She's a British blonde.
Yeah. When we get there, I'll point it out.
Yeah.
Because they show them kissing, but it's only from here down.
Yeah, it's a very Golden Girls esque love scene.
Yeah.
You hear sweeping strings, and then and then you cut to them neck high in sheets.
And Bronson's tits are out, and he's putting a T-shirt on.
Yeah, showing how ripped he is.
Fucking
wanted horse as
by the New York City Police Department.
What the fuck were horses doing in New York in the 70s, man?
Yeah. These horses have been working the park, fucking
mugging old ladies and stealing money and running numbers. I don't see any fans. Well, I guess because they're all in that one room.
Oh, man.
There's just so many awesome things about this movie.
I really did enjoy the shit out of this, man. I will say I did fall asleep, and I was watching it late last night. I had to finish it this morning.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So right now we're being presented with the scenario where Captain Ed Lauder here, because New York is so shitty, and his cops are all a bunch of dumb Keystone cops.
Yeah.
They need Bronson to come in and kill a bunch of creeps. They call them all creeps in this movie. Every bad guy's just a creep. It's like better more creeps dead than cops.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let us get some busts.
Yeah.
That steely gaze.
Yeah. How dare you try to outgaze me?
Yeah, 25% of this movie is just him gazing at stuff.
Yeah. He's got a great look, It's that Bronson stare. It's not really a 1,000-yard stare. Say maybe a 675-yard stare.
Yeah. He's 3/4 or 2/3 of the way there.
I don't, he's been through some shit, but I don't know if he's been through enough shit for it to be a 1,000-yard stare.
He lost his wife and daughter.
Yeah, well, yeah. Many times. Yeah, many dudders.
Yeah. Which he says to the DA later on.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I lost my wife and daughter.
Yeah. just turned a psychopath loose in the city.
Yep.
That's police work.
Yep. That's New York, England for you.
Yeah.
There are a couple of actors whose, actually many of the actors in this movie, their voices are all dubbed because they were British actors.
Oh, yeah,
hired,
yeah.
You know,
supposed to be New York
locally.
cops.
But there are a few that kind of sneak out, like when that big dude is trying to rob the old lady on the street, and he's like, "We're gonna take your money whenever we want," you know. And there's a part where that guy lets out a couple of words that are, you know, it's like watching, you know, DiCaprio or Keanu Reeves or Colin Farrell do an accent in a movie where it just slips a little, you know. All great actors, but those accents slip a little, you know.
Yeah. This is where he kills his own henchman to prove how fucking crazy he is.
Yeah, Busey's out of jail. He's got a fresh reverse mohawk. And he stabs this guy in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
It was like he stabs him in like the meatiest part of the neck.
And it even looks like he's wearing like either a pad or something on his stomach to like fake like a stomach wound.
Yeah.
And then he just ends up stabbing him in the neck.
Maybe they had to edit it out. You know, maybe it was they got an X rating or something. You know?
Yeah.
It is a very violent movie, you know.
Yeah, I mean the last like 15 minutes is just a war zone. Like
he murders so many people, so many unarmed people. You know,
him and his friend Wildy.
Wildy,
my friend Wildy's coming.
Yeah, his old gun that he talks to.
Yeah,
who sends it to him?
Yeah, really.
His microchip, you know, like helping him out.
I never thought about that.
Somebody sends him Wildy, and they also send him a giant bazooka that, you know, spoiler alert, he uses to kill the Busey bad guy at the end. Which, go ahead.
I was going to say, another one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when the Busey bad guy phones up an order of henchmen.
Oh, yeah. He calls the union? Yeah.
Oh, hi, I need some guys.
Yeah. Who you got?
It's literally that conversation.
Oh, like, yeah. And then when they all show up, they're all high-fiving like they haven't seen each other since the work picnic, you know?
Since that one job in Queens 2 weeks ago.
Oh, here's the giggler. I love the giggler.
Yeah.
They shot the giggler, man! They shot the giggler!
So, like, somebody got paid to deliver that with a straight face.
Yeah.
They shot the giggler.
Oh, man. Bill and Ted. Or Bill.
Bill S. Preston, Esquire.
She's definitely been tanned for this part.
Yeah. Little bit of brown face going on.
Yeah.
Because I believe she's British, isn't she?
She's British, yeah.
Yeah.
Played a lot of, you know, Latin parts early in her career. There's another great, and by great I mean awful, but great, canon picture. It was like something. Was it? One of those like movies that were on Cinemax like late after dark, and it had, you know, like women in the 1700s like sword fighting topless. I mean, she's actually in a scene where she's sword fighting another woman topless.
Like the erotic adventures of the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, it's like something like that. I was unfamiliar with it until I watched the Golden Globus documentary, Electric Boogaloo. They talked about that movie in particular, but you know, Lady Chatterley's lovers, or you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
what was the other one? Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Yeah, it could have been something like that. Definitely took place in France. You know, there was a lot of busty women losing their tops.
Soft lighting and you know, billowy blouses.
Soft dicks. Yeah, no one ever got a boner in the 1700s when they were having sex. I don't know what it was.
God wouldn't allow it, yeah.
We hadn't evolved to have boners yet. Yeah. That's why there were so few humans.
Yeah.
Up until, you know, recently.
It was really tough to,
really
make one.
tough to, it's like watching one of those old John Holmes pornos where he just can't get it up and it's sad, you know?
His late career. Oh, boy.
I love the picture of Honus Wagner in in Martin Balsam's apartment. Like, did he play baseball with Honus Wagner? Is he a baseball fan, or is he just unoriginal with his decorations? I don't see it in any of these pictures yet, but
they were on the wall when I moved in.
Yeah, I love his desk grenade.
He's got a grenade behind him. Oh, it's just a house grenade,
Yeah. Definitely. Their relationship I love. These two ornery old guys.
Yeah.
He gives them all the dirt on the gang. He has dossiers on all of them. Tells them about the Giggler and Fraker. Who killed Charlie?
There's always like 4 or 5 dozen people just milling about outside, like
on the dirt roads of New York City.
Yeah, the dirt roads of Brooklyn.
Yeah, on these spacious tenement buildings. They're so spaced out. This New York City. That's what I love about New York City in the 80s.
All the space.
All the space.
Yeah. You definitely just spread out.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was the first thing that struck me when I went to New York City was all that space. Yeah.
He's got the Death Star hanging over.
There's the Honus Wagner picture.
Yeah.
It's bigger than any picture on his wall.
He's got a boxing picture.
Well, look at that face. He was definitely a boxer. He's great in the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. You ever watch that?
Yeah. I haven't seen that in a long time.
He's him and Shaw are two of the thieves. The thieves. He's also in Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell.
In Mitchell, they say, "Hey, loved you in the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3."
Yeah.
And he looks like King Hussein. They make a joke about that in there. But he was in the original Psycho. He's a great fucking actor. Yeah,
that's right. What was his name? Arbogast.
Arbogast. Yeah. His death is fucking gruesome too.
Yeah, he gets stabbed in the face.
Sliced. Yeah, he falls down the stairs, and there's like kind of a cool angle about it.
Yeah, it's a really crazy shot.
Yeah, in Psycho 2, which is actually a lot better than you would think. There's a death that's very similar to that when greasy Dennis Franz, his cheek.
Is there any other kind of Dennis Franz?
His cheek just gets like sliced open. That's one I would love to do. Psycho 2. It was such a bizarre sequel, but. It's strangely enjoyable,
Yeah.
I love all the wood paneling in his New York City apartment.
I was just thinking that. Like, that's got to be a fire hazard.
Yeah. And that's like a knotty pine. It's not even,
It's not even good wood. It's a shit wood. Charlie didn't respect wood.
He loved Cristal. And his M1 carbine.
He's got decorative bowling pins, of course.
Of course. It's like they're behind, a boardwalk. Somewhere in New Jersey.
Yeah, they're a block off of the Atlantic City boardwalk.
Yeah.
Which is pretty accurate as far as the condition of the neighborhood goes.
Yeah.
The Giggler.
Oh. He laughs when he runs. Is it uncontrollable?
And he shits a little when he coughs.
There's that green fan. He must have went back in the police station and stole it.
His agent's really good. Like,
yeah, this agent.
The
fan stays in the picture. All right, she's not dead yet, but can we talk about her death?
Yeah.
She is brutally, savagely attacked.
And dies of a broken arm.
It dies of a broken arm. Yeah.
Even the doctor's like, there's, I don't know, blood clots or something.
And then 20 minutes later, 89-year-old Martin Balsam is thrown from the 3rd story of a fire escape.
And he's okay.
And he's out of the hospital in about, 2 scenes later.
Yeah. Like, how ridiculous her death is. Like,
yeah. They give her raspberries. They strip her clothes off and give her raspberries. You see a guy like put his face right in her stomach. And he's like, that's but these Death Wish movies, they love to have a group of men rip the clothes off of a woman who's screaming, I'm glad that stuff isn't really in movies anymore,
Yeah.
That was something that, like, in the 70s and 80s, you would just see that shit in a movie.
Yeah, just gratuitous. Fucking...
Yeah, it was like, we don't need this in a movie. This is unsettling. Oh, I love his bait car.
Yeah, it's my car.
Mm-hmm. There are music cues in this that are identical to music cues on Paw Patrol.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have a child. I don't watch Paw Patrol on my own
anymore.
Anymore, right? Oh, here he
this
is.
This is where he mooches off the old people.
Yeah.
And then when he excuses himself from dinner to go murder 2 people, and then just returns.
And then returns very cheerfully.
Yeah.
I might add. Can I have a few minutes to clean up? What a nice man.
What a nice mooch.
He's like fucking Leslie Nielsen. Can I slip into something more comfortable? He comes out in a suit.
Another suit.
Yeah. Well, you got to go for the gusto when you're mooching,
Let me bring my formal gun.
Yep. And this is the beginning of his Home Alone career.
Yeah.
Where he just starts setting traps.
This
all over
is
the tenement.
Paul Kersey, Home Alone.
Yeah.
When he finds the teeth, like he like the one, I think Martin Balsam's like, "What are those?" And he goes, "Teeth."
Yeah.
Like, he's like grinning. Yeah, he's like so happy.
It was him in an ad for the Dental Association of America
Teeth.
or something. Yeah, teeth. Take care of them, Don't let Bronson near them, What's the problem? I love how casually he murders these 2 guys, and then just goes back to dinner.
Returns to dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
My entree is getting cold.
None, police don't come. Ambulances don't come.
Yeah.
Take the bodies. There's no one knocking on the tenement door going, did anyone see these guys get shot out here?
Yeah.
It really is just a Western. It's like if you imagine this tenement being, like a fort.
Yeah,
out in the wilderness.
He's the gunfighter who comes to town and teaches the citizens how to fight. Basically,
right. These are the savages who are trying to get into the fort full of God-fearing white folk,
white people.
Yeah. Oh, heard it, man. I love the way that the Busey guy Fraker talks about their gang activities as work. He's so dedicated to his job.
I better see time cards when this is over.
He actually says on several occasions, we got work, man. We got to go to work.
The fourth quarter reports are due in 2 weeks.
Those TPS reports. Every Death Wish movie is full of scenes where the cops are in these conference rooms and they're just confused as shit, you know?
Yeah.
Because they don't know who's killing all the creeps. Oh, this guy. The most oddly proportioned human being I have ever seen in my life. This is the guy whose British accent comes out.
Yeah, he has like ripped like shoulders and arms, but like the waist of a ballerina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty certain his knuckles hit the ground when he walks. Oh, this is the greatest. How is this not a fucking GIF on my phone? I've looked for that so many goddamn times.
Charles Bronson knows what it's like in the streets.
He taught that kid how to break dance at the at the local community center, you know.
Get me
school.
a square of cardboard.
Let me show you some moves, kid. Gotta go to work. Bronson getting his pump on.
He's just working out in like jeans and like formal shoes.
Yeah, that's Bronson.
Yeah.
I was considering shaving my mustache into a Bronson mustache for the podcast, but you know, that's something you can't go back on.
Yeah.
You know,
You're gonna walk around like that for a while. Yeah.
I would have had to have shaved off the beard, which I really wasn't looking forward to. You know, this apartment is very reminiscent of Mr. Bean's apartment. I don't know if you feel the same way, but the TV, you know, the lighting.
Is this the teeth thing? Oh no, it's really. Oh no, he has the board. He makes the board later.
Yeah, now
with
he
the
starts
nails
setting
in
the
it.
traps.
Yeah.
He's like, right now he's observing the animals in their habitat, you know, and he's making traps accordingly.
Looks like a child nailed those fucking things, and they're all crooked. And
well, then they'll go in sideways and stuff. That'll hurt more.
That's true.
Imagine you step on two nails at the same time. One's going this way and one's going that way.
Ooh.
You try to pull your foot out. I say it's brilliant.
Also, wasn't that the painting George W. Bush had in the Oval Office, like the cowboy painting?
I didn't see the painting.
Probably wasn't the exact painting. I mean, it was a copy of it.
Ooh. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, now they're meeting in a back alley in Gotham.
Yeah. Bronson with his cool turtleneck and his leather jacket. It's cold on those New York summer nights. Can't tell what season it is because there's no trees in New York, as we know.
Well, I mean, we know there's one tree growing in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
According to the title of the book.
Yeah, that book I didn't read.
That was one of those cultural references I only got because of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Popular guy tonight.
My wife locked the fucking door.
Shit, man, I'm hurt. I love the way he says that. We can't even hear it right now, but I can hear his voice. Shit, man, I'm hurt. Hey, look at that. Her nipple is sticking out.
Oh, I missed it.
For.
Damn it. There's the guy with the zip gun later on.
Yeah, that what an uneven fight, you know? He's following Bronson around while Bronson shoots unlimited amounts of bullets. What's up, man? Yeah, he's got like unlimited amounts of bullets, and he's got one bullet. He has to go back to his apartment to get another one at one point.
Yeah, when Wildy shows up,
Yeah.
it comes with 2 bullets.
Yeah. He kills the entire gang with that fucking gun, too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, also he uses Charlie's Browning machine gun.
All right.
Well, I'm not usually this bold, but can we get down? Oh, it was fucking... This movie is from like 1985, and she looks like this is 73, 74.
Yeah, for sure.
Those giant fucking glasses, which are strangely kind of popular now, and they still are as ugly as they were when they were popular back then.
Yeah,
You know?
no, nobody looks good in those glasses.
Yeah.
They're the glasses that George Costanza actually gets. Yeah.
If you're a man and you wear them, you look like a serial killer. And
Yeah.
if you're a woman and you wear them, you look like a cokehead.
So lovely frames, madam. Fucking George gets them.
Look, it's the Gloria
Vanderbilt collection.
Vanderbilt collection, yeah. Isn't that the one who's Anderson Cooper's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is definitely like a back lot. Like you can tell.
Oh yeah, this is the cheap version of the Back to the Future town square.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Where they seem to film the entire movie just in this,
like 2 square block radius.
Yeah.
Where half of these are like facades.
Like many old westerns, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole end of Blazing Saddles was a joke on that. You know, they build the fake facades of the town.
Yeah. When they blow up Martin Balsam's like cab business.
Oh yeah,
repair
his
business.
clock repair, meter repair, yeah.
You can tell that's a facade. I must have missed this earlier when the cops are hassling the old people.
Oh yeah, for flashing the gun at the gang, and they take their gun away. The first time you see the cops even show up down here, and it's because these old people pulled a gun on a gang. Like, hey, while you're out there, you want to take care of those 2 dead bodies next to the car?
No, we're good.
We're good.
We got the gun.
We'll come in here anytime we like. You got that, Pops? This was the part where his accent comes out.
They killed the giggler. I'm still laughing about that.
Yeah.
The giggler, man.
And he does it while he's eating ice cream. Which is so awesome.
That's right. He gets like an Eskimo pie.
And he buys one for the
kid.
The kid who looks like he looks like the friend from Silver Spoons who would do all the breakdancing.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah.
Carlton,
yeah.
Here's his first Home Alone trap.
Mm-hmm. I love the way they laugh.
You're going to murder a person in our house.
It's so great. So many of the tenements in this building sound like Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, too.
This is back when you can do coke with a plastic straw, not a paper one.
Yeah. Holy shit. I had my first attempt at trying to use a paper straw. Not for cocaine, for drinking. Recently. And, man, they suck.
Yeah, it's not a...
It got...
I'm all for saving the environment, but maybe for this one thing, we stick with the plastic.
Yeah, I tried to slide it down through the top because the drink was getting lower and I needed to go down lower in the cup.
Yeah.
And it got all bent.
It just, it crumples up.
Yeah. And then it got clogged.
I hear this. Teeth.
Yeah. Teeth. Yeah. Yeah, he's so cheerful. Charles Bronson says to brush your teeth. Robert Loggia says to drink your orange juice. What does he smell purses?
Yeah.
We don't hear it, but there's this great theme that the giggler gets where it goes like yeah, there's those wide open New York streets we were talking about. Oh, they're talking about Wildy. Candygram for Mongo.
Yeah. Old-timey mailman.
So easy to get a gun mailed in New York City. Yeah, you're right. 2 bullets. It's like he's the Lord Humongous. This is my phallic symbol.
My penis is bigger than theirs.
Stop pointing that gun at people, dude. People in movies never abide by like that basic fucking gun safety.
Just don't point it at anybody.
Just don't point it at anybody, that you're not shooting at.
I was also going to say, I like how he has to explain why his penis is bigger than Dirty Harry's penis. This is more powerful than the 44 Magnum.
Yeah. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's start groping. There was a great shot there when she was coming out of the supermarket. There was a shot in a rearview mirror of all of them posed. You could see them all in the mirror, right? And then they cut to her view, and they're all hiding behind various cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, she didn't see them posing?
And then, of course, the guard comes back from taking a dump.
Yep.
Everything's all right here.
Eating a Cinnabon with Gene.
Yeah. I just finished his book recently. That was really good.
Which one?
Comedy drama.
Yeah. They got a mattress just for this stuff.
Well, you want to class it up a little bit.
Yeah. Start giving her some raspberries.
We're rapists, not savages.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, Death Wish 3. Oh, fuck you. They say she'll be all right. It's not like she's got a broken arm or anything.
I feel like she's Darth Vader's wife, just going to die for no reason at all.
Like she could die of a broken heart. You broke my heart, Anakin.
This is what he tries to...
Doctor.
I don't know. There could have been a blood clot or something.
She might have had a heart in her arm, I think.
Yeah, it happens.
Some people have that, right?
I really do think they just rented one building and then just
just redressed it.
Yeah, just redressed the the next room over is probably an apartment.
Yep, the police station's in this building on this floor.
Across the hall. Yeah.
Yep. His pal there, Deanna Troy's husband, he looks like every Major League Baseball player from 1983 to 1989.
A little Keith Hernandez in there,
DiBiase.
Yeah.
Just 30 mustaches, all wearing the same jersey.
They're gonna show him making bullets like he's in the Monster Squad.
Well, you can't kill a Busey without a silver bullet,
Just steal a bunch of silverware from his mom to make this.
Well, she did make him wear that dress, so she deserves it.
Yeah, they're even.
This gun gets the sales go up every time this movie's on cable.
Probably.
I read that on the IMDb there.
The Windy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if cable really is a good indicator of something like that anymore.
Yeah, I doubt Death Wish 3 is getting a lot of cable play these days.
But, maybe
I was
back
surprised
in the
it's on
80s.
HBO Max.
Yeah. They had all of them except for the first one, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't see the Willis one. I heard it was good.
It's
a bit
enjoyable.
I heard it's a bit right-wingy,
that's what I heard too, but it was still just a Death Wish movie.
Yeah.
He's not as good as Bronson. That's what it really comes down to. But it's got some cool action scenes, I guess. But it's not like I don't know. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was just okay.
That honky with the ice cream.
Yep. And a camera. God. Merchandise just gives this guy a boner. And he's got the head stripe, but he doesn't have the head, the reverse mohawk.
Yeah. Are you even really in the gang, dude?
Is there a hierarchy?
Yeah.
You know,
you got to earn the reverse mohawk.
Yeah, right. Is that why Busey is the only one with it?
Shoots him, he goes flying forward.
I love the way everyone in the neighborhood cheers too.
Yeah. He murdered a guy. Yeah!
That's the creep who took my purse last week. You deserve to be murdered. The confusing 80s. That said Merry Christmas on one of the windows. I never noticed that before. This is a Christmas movie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shot the giggler, man.
Yeah.
They killed the giggler. I love that. They had no business doing that, man. What a fucking line. They had no business doing that, man. So fucking ridiculous.
Oh, man, I love 70s New York police cars.
Oh, yeah. Even in the 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Even in England. They had to fucking fly those things over or something, or what?
Yeah, probably. Oh, we found them like this.
Yeah. First. We're in New York. They even got the New York cop from Ghostbusters who called the guy a pencil neck. You do your job, pencil neck. I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Just for a little extra New York.
Yeah,
you know?
make it real authentic.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look at the
British call box, yeah.
Mr. Bean's hiding in there, I'm telling you. Well, get ready for some Golden Girls sex. Oh, the guy at the store said it was really good. The fucking lines in this movie. Oh, here we go. You like chicken? Chicken's good. I like chicken.
I like chicken.
I like chicken. I'm a mooch. I'll eat anything. I got to point out, it's such a fucking overused cliche in a movie. For a character, it's usually a woman who says this. Before two people eat together, the woman will say, I hope you like, chicken livers, because it's the only thing I know how to make.
Yeah.
I hope you like spaghetti. It's the only thing I know how to make. Fucking cinema is full of women who only can cook one item.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's also full of supporting husbands who like to chop vegetables while women deal with their own issues. They supportively and with a beard chop vegetables in an oversized kitchen that nobody has.
Yeah, or like bachelors who will make a crazy dish like to impress a girl. Like,
oh yeah, and they put the plate in front of her.
Yeah,
try this.
Yeah, yeah. All I had was like chicken, Hershey's miniatures, and like
and
grapes.
Peruvian peppers.
Yeah.
I hate fucking supportive movie husbands. Okay, they all have spiky hair and like a weak growth of beard.
Yeah,
and they're always
standing there chopping vegetables.
Standing there chopping
in an
vegetables.
apron that says like "kiss the cook" or something. Yeah.
And they're saying to their wives things like, "Whatever you want to do, honey, I'm totally on board."
I'm making my specialty tonight.
I'm making my paella. Yeah. I want that husband and the woman who can only make one item to go the fuck to hell. There's usually that one item cooking scene like after.
Hold on.
Oh,
wait.
God.
That wasn't even the shot I was thinking of.
No.
Yeah. But again, they only show her like from the mouth down.
From the mouth down, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get high. Cuba's gonna get high. I love that.
He's dressed like a foot soldier, like from Ninja Turtles.
From the claw,
yeah,
or the foot.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, Kersey's in the window jacking it off. I was watching this again.
I'm an exhibitionist. Merry Christmas, Paul Kersey. I'm laughing at his eyes. Oh, were those guys getting high in the alley?
What else are you going to do in an alley?
Yeah. In the shadow of an Uzi. They're out playing guns at night.
Yeah.
Much like we did when we were 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was like a thing. I would have had that Uzi, too.
Pew, 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 I got you.
Water gun form.
Yep.
Man, that was an awesome water gun. Is that an Uzi or a Mac 10?
It's a Mac 10.
Yeah, I was going to say the square, like...
Uzi's just a funnier word.
Yeah.
You know?
The square, like, rectangle. Like,
you say Uzi, people know Uzi. You say Mac 10, and people go, huh? What? Shark? Shark in the water.
Those of us in the know go, oh.
Sorry, I turned into Murray Hamilton there.
He's, yeah. It's this labyrinth of, oh, fuck. I'm kind of smashed.
Anthony Michael Hall, no!
He's wearing like the Joker henchman jacket, like from Batman 89.
Oh, yeah. Bob?
Yeah. Gun.
Got to show the audience your vest.
Yeah.
Can't get shot or stabbed without showing that to the audience. It's like, did he forget he was wearing it? Here comes the, oh, he is in the foot.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all that garbage.
Yeah, I was going to say, there are, like, whoever's job it was to, like, just make random piles of
Is
garbage.
it set decoration, or is that really what they thought New York looked like?
Probably a little bit of both. Like, there's just rubble everywhere, right? It's New York.
And I'm pretty sure this is just like, these are those houses that were in England. I don't know if they're still standing, but, you know, like the houses that got bombed in World War II.
Oh, yeah,
and they just were standing for years and years.
Yeah, that shit's probably, piles of shit's probably been there for 40 years.
It's like the same neighborhood they filmed Full Metal Jacket in,
Yeah.
you know, because it looked like a war zone. But, yeah, I don't know if you knew that. The whole end of Full Metal Jacket, when they're supposedly in Vietnam, that's in England.
No shit.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's a movie I have not watched in a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great flick. Not a feel-good movie, but...
No, yeah. At 0800, there will be a magic show.
Oh, I just remembered the dummy that's about to take a dive off the building.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right in the breadbasket. I love this.
Just crumbles up onto the hood of the car.
I'm guessing he probably would have broke his hip and his leg there. But he would have lived, you know?
Yeah.
And then the next thing you see is him, I like that little skip and a hop there.
This is, very ginger little hop.
Yeah. I guess in the daylight it looks like see, he definitely moved himself around there.
Yeah.
He repositioned himself so he could sleep better. What's up, dude?
He does call him dude like 3 or 4
all
times.
the times.
You got it, dude.
Let's go kill some bad guys. Some creeps, dude.
Yeah. Again, not a stunt roach.
Harry. First Larry, now Harry.
Yeah.
He's dressed exactly the way Tom Cruise is dresses now. Bronson.
Holy shit, you're right.
Right?
Long sleeve t-shirt, like generic t-shirt, just
Right, that, like
generic
accentuates
slacks.
his pecs.
Yeah. That's fucking wild.
This movie has some.
This is where he's. Oh no, I thought this was where he's ordering henchmen.
This movie has some camera angles that are too good to be in this movie. Even though I love this movie, like there's some artsy little angles there.
Yeah.
Like when he comes out of the store and he goes and he looks up at the window. What a great fucking shot, right? He's about to do it. She's dying. Right here.
That is a cool
this
shot. Yeah.
Like that's fucking awesome, right? Like, hey, this looks like a real movie. What the hell? Oh, that poor old lady. Yeah, the old people in the building really more of them die than need to be.
Yeah. It's mostly women too that like get killed in this movie. Like aside from Charlie, I think everybody else that dies is a woman.
Yeah, the couple of the husbands, the old Jewish guy dies. He comes out on fire.
They both do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Maria dies. The DA.
Yep, all the old ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie hates women. Loves Martin Balsam, though.
Yeah.
Motherfucker takes a 80-foot fall.
Not a scratch.
Not a scratch. Doesn't even break a hip. Old people break hips, just getting off the couch.
Yeah.
I'll show you my Franklin Mint figures.
This is my manger set. He's got a fucking...
Like an anti-aircraft gun.
Yeah. It's like something you get off the side of a tank.
Yep. Here's a gun you won't be able to hold and shoot at the same time realistically, but... And I keep thinking that there's no way your hand is going to be able to hold that part with all the holes in it without getting hot.
Without getting burned, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think those holes are there because the barrel gets so hot.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert, but because it shoots such a high rate of fire, I think it's supposed to, like...
Air cool.
Yeah, right? I think that's what that's for.
Yeah, I think it lets some of the explosive force, like, funnel out the fucking...
Yeah. We're on the weed page on IMDb.
I've been staring at that.
Look at those crystals.
Hello.
I was wondering, did he put all the parts back in the car after he killed those guys?
Well, it's a rental. He's going to bring it back, also with a full tank of gas, too.
Covered in blood.
Yeah.
Full tank of gas. Hey, can you put the engine back in? These thugs, creeps. These creeps took it out.
All right, this is the scene I was talking about, I believe. Where they're gonna show him kissing, and it's a totally different woman. I mean, it's not imminent, but it is in this.
Oh, is this the part where she gives that speech about how somebody's got to fight back?
Yeah.
That speech is in so many goddamn movies. The city is going to kill us all if somebody doesn't fight back.
I'm finally getting out.
Yeah.
They're going to turn things around. Everything's going to be great.
I'm moving out of the wilderness.
Right here. That is not the same woman.
Oh, yeah, that's not her. Wow.
Right?
Doesn't look anything like her down
She has a huge, double chin.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the shirt that Jack Reacher, the Tom Cruise Jack Reacher, cleans in his hotel bathroom sink. When he buys at a Goodwill.
Yeah. He only has one shirt.
Mm-hmm. My wife and dinner.
Yeah, my dinner.
Come on, let's get that phonetically right. Well, I came here for the chicken, so I'm leaving.
Mission accomplished.
Unless you have stuffed cabbage.
Yeah.
I'm a woman and I brush my hair. Ah.
Hope I don't blow up in a car.
See, I'm hungry. He's thinking about food again.
Motherfucker, you just ate a chicken.
You ate a chicken.
You didn't have chicken. You ate a chicken.
Yeah. So this is completely on Death Wish 3 related, but today I heard a version of a Queen song that I'd never heard before, right? I've heard the song before, but I'd never heard this version. It was an extended version, right?
Okay.
It was a song called One Vision. Are you familiar with that one?
It sounds familiar.
It's in the Highlander movie.
All right.
One vision.
Okay.
One love, one love, one true religion. It's an 80s rock tune, right?
Yeah.
So I hear this extended version today. And at the end of the song, where the song ends normally and they go, one vision. And then the song ends, fucking Freddie goes, fried chicken. Sings it right into the camera.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Is that bizarre or what?
Go for some chicken tenders right now.
I made chicken for dinner. Pan fried with some pan sauce.
Ooh.
All
right.
After you take the chicken out, you cook the chicken nice in the pan, right? You take them out, put a little white wine in there, deglaze it, and then just put half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth.
All right.
Put a little Dijon in there, some butter, and just reduce it a little.
Yeah.
Put the chicken back in there. It's called a Diane sauce.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
Chicken Diane.
Yeah, that does sound really good.
And every time I make it, my daughter, I'll say, you want some gravy? And she's like, no. And then she'll take one bite of the chicken plain and she'll go, what's the gravy made out of? And I'll go, here, just try some. And then she spends the rest of the meal dipping the meat in the bowl of gravy. And it's that good,
I wanted to grill this weekend. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, though.
I think it's supposed to be sunny.
Is it? Oh.
I think we got all that rain out in the last few days.
All right.
Which was a real fucking bummer, that rain.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I think we're supposed to get 70s. Yeah, Saturday 74. It just shows clouds, but Sunday 69.
Cloud, nice.
Yeah.
I can deal with clouds.
Yeah. That don't mean it's not going to be sunny.
We just got a projector too, so I want to grill and watch a movie in the back.
In the house, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were thinking about doing that with the cooler weather with my daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is a facade. The shop blowing up.
Oh yeah, I've been on a bunch of sets where they've built. They'll build a building between two existing buildings.
Yeah.
Just because they have the space there, and it makes it look like it's like it's real.
Yeah.
When I worked on the Time Machine, they did that. When I worked on that HBO show, the Plot Against America, they did that. They had a whole building that was on fire.
Yeah.
And it was just a fake front.
Just a fake front, yeah.
One vision, fried chicken. Don't steal my Honus Wagner picture.
And he does the dumbest thing here. He goes to get and gets the gun.
Shows him his cards.
Yeah, well, I mean, he takes it outside. You could just fire from the window.
Yeah.
And be covered.
He's got a murder boner.
Yeah.
He has been so hard to kill these people.
Yeah.
For a long time. Before Bronson even never came into the movie.
He's totally exposed right here.
And then they establish him as a World War II vet, but it's like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
Even though he's the one who's had those guns. Oh, you can't hear it too, but I love the way that they say, the gun doesn't work! And they all run back to get him. And here we go. Here's the part where we find out that his body is made out of indestructible, gelatin. The way they just cheer. Yeah, we threw an old man off the fucking fire escape. Yeah!
Hey.
That's some Birdemic level acting. The arms out. What did they do? He's the one guy they didn't finish off. Guys in their own gang, they stab in the throat.
Yeah.
This guy's been fucking with him for years. They don't kill him? Well, we're going to let you go again. You're not a horse, so.
You're free to go.
Well, if you see any horses, just let us know. No, they're in there zipping up the bodies of all the broken arm victims in the city. What a cheap fucking hospital room.
Yeah, again, it's just it's the same building as everything else.
Yeah, this is the guy who was just thrown off a fire escape.
And, like, what hospital room has the bed, like, in the middle of the room? Like, not, like, up against the wall or anything?
It looks like a PBS hospital room with the color curtains behind him. He is fine. He is resting with a smile on his face. He's smiling. A man who was just thrown off a fire escape.
He's having a great time.
Yeah. No casts. He hasn't been raped, and his arm is not broken, so I guess that's why he's alive. There's an entrance to the London Underground. Oh, I forgot that he got the bazooka delivered separate from Wildy. Golan Globus, Cannon, whatever you want to refer to them as, they had a fucking hard-on for main bad guys killed by rocket launchers and or bazookas at the end of their movies in the mid-'80s, okay?
Literally going out with a bang. Like.
I'll lay them out for you, okay? All within, like, just, like, 2 or 3 years of each other. You got this movie, right? He kills the bad guy with the bazooka in his apartment.
Yeah.
You know? The bazooka that's next to the end table. I love that. Death Wish 4, he's got a machine gun with an barrel rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Kills the main bad guy with that. That movie came out, like, within, I think, 2 years of this one, right?
I almost watched it after this. Like, it came up, like, would you like to get...
I watched them both in order.
Yeah.
I certainly did. Right?
I put on Godzilla -1 instead.
Chuck Norris, or Chuck, who's the other Chuck?
Not Chuck Norris.
Norris. Chuck Norris. So Chuck Norris, right at around the same time, Invasion USA came out. That's the one where they the bad guys just invade America. You know, it's like a right-wing fucking wet dream.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck Norris just drives around in his pickup truck mowing down Cubans. And at the end of the movie, he also has a machine gun with a rocket launcher underneath it.
Yeah.
Kills the main bad guy. Also a Canon Golan Globus picture. And they all came out within, just a couple years of each other. It was like they couldn't let any movie end without the main bad guy being completely blown up.
Yeah.
I love it. And the look that Busey gives right before he gets blown up, his eyes bug out. If you pause it just right, it's perfect. He doesn't offer his friend. Look, his friend is salivating over the fact that he has body armor and multiple weapons, and he is about to fight a gang with a pipe.
You got that body armor delivered. You couldn't get two?
Right. You couldn't have asked me, right? Hey, I'm going for Chinese. You want some rice?
Or a bulletproof vest.
Oh. All of these people who decided to go and get groceries during the riots. Everything all right? Anybody else locked out?
No, I'm just getting a shit ton of... I don't know if we got invited to something or not. That's besides the point.
Oh, here we go. Bronson starts mowing down people who threw bottles.
Yeah. Again, he's holding the gun by the
hot part.
Vented barrel.
Yeah, by the hot part. Keep those pot handles toined in, as Bugs Bunny used to say.
That old PSA. Yeah.
Yep. Keep those pot handles toined in. That guy keeps his gun, his watch, and his shirts all in that same drawer. Did you see that? all the inhabitants of the Blue Oyster Bar from.
When I was thinking that, when I was watching before, I said, "No, it's the Village People."
Oh, that joke is so timeless.
For real. It really doesn't even make sense, but it's just so stupid.
It's so stupid.
A bunch of gay guys standing around tangoing.
Just waiting for someone in a uniform or in leather to come tango with them. They have no tango partners. I gotta put that song on my playlist. I love that. Oh, New York. Ooh, that guy's really enjoying his work. Flossing with a grenade.
Of course.
I think dental floss was invented because so many people were flossing with grenades.
Guys, you gotta stop using grenades.
Yeah, we need to come up with something just for that. Ooh, that one guy had a Nazi helmet on.
He also threw kind of like a girl.
Oh, definitely.
God, this must have been so much fun to film. Just blowing shit up
For the men.
Oh, yeah.
Not for the women getting their clothes torn off.
Ripped off and assaulted.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
Oh, wow, we're close to the end.
Yeah. I don't know, firing off a bunch of
movie.
guns and blowing some shit up.
Yep. The Golden Globus documentary I mentioned earlier, Electric Boogaloo, dedicates a good portion to this movie. And they talk about just the fucking horror show it was. The director apparently was a real sadistic bastard, Michael Winner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made the first 2 Death Wish movies as well. And he made a lot of, just exploitation movies in the 70s. A lot of Bronson movies. Movies with other actors too, but always genre stuff, action, thriller stuff.
Man, that was George R.R. Martin.
I saw that too. Holy shit! That's why he's not finished with his book.
Yeah, he's busy burning up.
Yep, he's busy burning down New York. That's a building from The Great Escape's Old West Town.
I was thinking about that, not that long ago. How weird was it that, when we were kids, they would just take us to a theme park and reenact a gunfight?
Yeah. I think every town had one of those.
Yeah.
And none of them would ever say their lines. They would only lip sync them.
Yeah, they would play them over the speakers.
Over the loudspeakers, yeah. What's that all about? Oh, I love the stupid bad guys who just step up one at a time to be shot.
They just unfazed after being shot. It still fucking hurts.
Yeah.
It's no picnic.
Yep. Those bullets ain't going nowhere near him. How is this not a video game? Come on, people.
Yeah.
Get with it.
I'm telling you, we need to start a video game production company that just makes these low budget games of 80s and 90s action movies. Yeah. Shooters, strategy games,
I remember back in the teens or in the double aughts, they were making a Dirty Harry game.
Yeah.
For Xbox with Clint Eastwood too, and then it just
never happened.
And then it never happened. Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun. What a fascist, wet dream. I mean, this even more so. Because in Dirty Harry, he's a cop.
He's just a guy killing people.
Right. And he does have some limits. I mean, he says in the second movie, a man's got to know his limitations,
Is that what that's from?
Yeah.
I've heard
Magnum
that.
Force.
Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, I thought you meant Death Wish 2.
Oh, no. Death Wish 2, I would say, is it's not a fun watch. That one is just the rape stuff is so fucking brutal.
Yeah,
It's really makes... It's a hard movie to enjoy. And he does something in that he, in the first Death Wish movie, right? His wife and daughter get killed. He doesn't kill the people who do the actual crime.
Really?
Yeah, he just lashes out at fucking society.
Just random, yeah.
He just starts lashing out. Right. He like walks out on the street and he just starts baiting crooks, you know? So like he brings groceries so they'll rob him. He brings like fucking, he just makes it look like he's got money, you know? So they'll try to take advantage of him so he can lash out.
Yeah.
But he never once actually finds the people that killed his wife and hurt his daughter, nor does he even look for them. You know? So it's more of
He's just looking for an excuse to kill people, basically.
Yeah, but it makes it more of like a deeper movie that way.
Yeah.
You know? Because there seems to be more of an underlying message there, you know, like about the nature of violence, you know? But then in the second one,
Martin Balsam also just enjoying this. Smiling,
oh yeah, with his
watching
broken
his
hips,
neighborhood blow up,
with his broken hips and his broken ribs.
Everything I love is at risk right now, and I love it.
His big drunk's nose.
Who wants some gin?
I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, every one of my dad's friends had that nose.
It's usually red.
Yep, big red nose. They all looked like W.C. Fields in some way. Take that gun. Let's kill everybody. Yay. Yeah, that's definitely... Oh, what's up with the school kids getting in
Dancing over the corpses.
Wow, I didn't see that one before. Maybe that's what Trump was talking about on 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah, he saw this movie.
He saw Death Wish 3.
Thought it was a documentary.
There were people dancing in the streets in New York City.
Just dancing over the bodies.
Mr. President, you were watching Death Wish 3 again. Oh, here's the part where the old couple gets it, and it's just not... They didn't have to... I mean, that looks like the church lady right there for one. But really, did they have to go out so brutally?
On fire and shot down.
The stuffed cabbage people, you know?
Smells delicious.
They never hurt nobody. They never hurt nobody. Kenny never hurt nobody. Brett Favre. That's how he got Parkinson's. From that.
Yeah, he took a Paul Kersey Home Alone trap to the head.
We can make fun of him because he did a lot of horrible things.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit.
And he tried using that as an excuse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I couldn't have committed a crime. I have Parkinson's.
Yeah. Well, there was the one bullet that he brought. It's a good thing he saved it. Am I the only one who looked up how to make one of those after I watched this?
Oh, no. No, yeah.
You did too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just so we're on the same page. Oh, there was his second bullet. What is that guy from? As a kid, I remember thinking that it was the guy from...
Who, Rodriguez?
Yeah, I remember thinking it was the guy from Batteries Not Included, but it's definitely not that guy.
No.
But he's in another 80s movie. Well, there's the giggler.
Is he not in the fuck? How is he?
Well, maybe he doesn't have a picture.
Yeah, how does the Cuban get top billing over him? Oh, wait, no, it's the giggler.
That's the giggler.
Hold on, I have to go to full cast.
I read the Death Wish novel, the original one, a bunch of years back. Not that good.
No?
Nah. Better movie than a...
Joe Gonzalez.
Better movie than a book.
Okay. He was in that Tom Hanks robot movie that nobody
Crew.
saw. Oh. Transfer. He drove a fucking van. Come on.
He's only in 8 movies as an actor. Grand Theft Auto 4. Shit, I'm going to go home and put that in. I still got that.
3 different flavors of Law and Order.
Yes. I mean, that's a sign of like a badge right there that you've been on Law and Order, right?
Yeah.
So Death Wish 3 is his only role?
I mean, his first role.
But I mean, we don't know what Third Watch that's a TV series. We don't know what Bums is.
Yeah, no, Third Watch we know. I mean, the Law and Order stuff is easy. Grand Theft
How
Auto.
is this guy not in more stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
that always just baffles me.
His zip gun acting wasn't that great.
When someone's in a big movie in a part like that, and then they just don't
disappear.
Yeah, you know.
Well, sometimes people like the general audience just doesn't like somebody for some reason.
Yeah. Whoa! Now they're in Queens.
That guy was just the pirate from Dodgeball.
Now they're at Pippi Longstocking's house in New York City. Whee! Oh, I love the fucking the squibs in this. The squatting bad guys, they think like haunching down is gonna prevent them from getting shot. Whee!
Oh, Tyrone Bigham she just pushed out the
window. Oh, I love this moment where he realizes that, oh, damn, I only brought 6,000 bullets with me. And I'm all out.
I should have spent another 6 weeks making ammo.
Yeah. But this does set the trap, you know, even though he's not doing this on purpose. It's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
That he's not observant, you know, and he just runs past all these bad guys without looking at them, realizing they're there, to go and get more bullets from his nightstand underneath his Mr. Bean TV.
This is also the scene where two guys with handguns hold off like dudes with like M16s and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. God, that TV is just so baffling. I know I had one of a similar shape, an old black and white, and it had a handle on the top. See, that would have been a cool bad guy death right there.
Yeah, just get gunned down.
But they're like, nope, hold my beer. Hold my Death Wish coffee or whatever, you know. There's that fan.
Hey, the green fan again. His agent was just killing it.
We also heard the Michael Myers music cue when his eyes opened up. The yeah. Bulletproof vest, just like yours. Can't have both of us, dude. Oh, here's the eyes. Now, I love the fact that this woman immediately knows that he's dead.
There's psychic connection. She felt it, you know?
Yeah, that's Mina.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what apartment, like where that guy is.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
She shouldn't, right?
No.
Sees an explosion, immediately knows her and Basquiat are out of the gang forever.
We only had 15 minutes left on the Rented Thugs anyway, so.
That's right. These are the union guys.
Yeah.
So now the cops show up.
Contract says we're out of 5.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, no overtime on this gig, guys.
Yeah.
You better get out of here, dude. They keep taking his dudes out of the closed captions. What the fuck is that all about? Buy you a few minutes, dude. I know he says it.
He was at least thinking it.
Yeah.
That dude's all right.
I'm the dude. I'll do to Reno if you're not into the whole brevity thing. Luggage was already packed.
Off to kill more people.
Yep. Brilliant movie.
Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna lie, that was a fun watch, man.
Brilliant fucking movie.
Yeah, no, that was Death Wish 3.
Rico Ross. He's the guy we said looked like the Foot Clan guy. I think he was a stand-up.
Really?
Yeah, Rico Ross.
I don't feel
got
like
it down here.
Oh yeah, we could do that also. I'm like, I don't feel like getting the keyboard out. He was the Cuban, right?
Yeah.
He's an alien.
Aliens. That's
In the first Mission Impossible.
Wishmaster. I ran that. Andrew Divoff.
Yeah. He was just he was in something. It was the last movie we did, right?
He was in. He was one of the cops.
Extreme Justice.
Extreme Justice.
I think that new Aliens is hitting streaming soon.
Oh yeah, Romulus.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Dude, it was really
I
good.
really wanted to go to the theater, but I just didn't have the time.
Yeah, it's up there.
This guy works a lot.
Yeah.
Shit, we're only on 2016?
And we've been
We've already been through
scrolling
like
this
50
whole time.
things.
A lot of these sound like Hallmark movies, but
Yeah, but work is work, man, you know?
yeah,
Can't fucking knock it this day and age, you know?
it all spends the same.
And he still has Aliens on his resume.
And
You know?
Beverly Hills 90210.
And Death Wish 3. Come on, man. Death Wish 3 would be at the top of my fucking resume.
He was in the Highlander TV series.
There you go. Never actually saw the show.
Oh, I used to watch the shit out of that.
Yeah. Back in the 80s, TV shows of movies were never good. So I just never gave them the opportunity. Nowadays, it seems to be something completely different. They can make a show of a movie and it can actually be good.
Yeah, yeah.
But it just wasn't possible back then, I don't think.
Yeah, yeah.
Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission. Spies Like Us.
We mentioned something, and we were like, oh, maybe we'll do that for the next movie.
It was something at the beginning. It was...
It wasn't Psycho 2, because I feel like it was before Psycho 2.
No, it was... What the fuck was it? I mentioned it right at the beginning. You'll go back and hear it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Terms of endearment, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. If we can't... I would like to do a Stallone. We haven't done a Stallone yet.
Hell yeah, I'd love to do some Stallone. Rhinestone?
I actually just watched Rhinestone for another podcast. I actually enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It got it was billed as like one of the worst movies of the 80s. Fuck no.
Nah. You know, there's a couple movies from the 80s that are like that where like Ishtar is also the same thing. Ishtar is an enjoyable movie. It is not the worst movie of all time.
Yeah.
Hudson Hawk, same thing.
Dolly Parton is goddamn enjoyable in Rhinestone.
Love Dolly.
Yeah.
The whole thing with 9 to 5 on the Penguin was great.
Oh, yeah. The song that they sing together, too, was really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I fucking forget it.
Was it Rhinestone Cowboy?
No.
It's
like
been years since I saw
yeah, they sing a song like a duet.
A duet, yeah.
It's
some reason in my head, I always just thought they sang Rhinestone Cowboy, but maybe that song's not even in that movie, you know?
Yeah, it was like Get Out of My Bed or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no, that movie was good.
There's a great duet in Any Which Way You Can, the sequel to Any Which Way But Loose, where Clint Eastwood and Ray Charles sing a song together called Beers to You. That's a good one.
What about the Expendables for our next movie?
Expendables, oh yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Do something a little bit newer. Newer being like 15 years old.
Yeah, Expendables is good.
Yeah. I haven't watched that first one. Have you watched the fourth one?
I have not watched it.
Don't. It's so bad, dude.
It seems like they made all the same mistakes that they made in the third one by trying to make new young actors as opposed to old established ones.
Yeah, Stallone is barely in it. Yeah.
He's done that in a few movies over the last few years where I've felt kind of duped, where I've rented a movie that he's on the cover of, and then he doesn't show up till 45 minutes in. And
yeah, it was a total bait and switch. It's all about Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I love Jason Statham movies, but just don't try to fool me into watching one by saying it's a Sly movie. You know?
Yeah.
What are you, a Disney Plus Star Wars movie? Or Star Wars show? You know? That's what they do. No, you thought it was about this other character, but we got these new young hip characters that we're going to kind of throw at you. Love The Hitcher.
Didn't we do a podcast on that?
Maybe back in the day.
Yes, for the Rucker Hauer thing we did for Evil Geeks way back.
Oh, like a Rutger Hauer, excuse me, retrospective.
Yeah, what the fuck did we call it?
The Rutgerverse.
Yeah, into the Rutgerverse or something like that. Into the Hauerverse.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, that was Death Wish 3. Yeah, join us next time. We'll do the Expendables. That'll be fun. Yeah.
Dolph does shoot a guy in half in this one, in the first one. It's pretty cool.
Thank you to those who tuned in. We appreciate it. We have a new show tomorrow night. Tune back in at 8:30ish. We'll be doing a new show. Don't really know a title yet. It's going to be comic book and like pop culture theme though. And then Monday we are back with Big Dumb Monsters. We are doing Evil Bong on Monday. Alex is going to be joining us.
Oh wow!
From Bull and Bee Meadery and Thor. Whenever we have those two guys on, we always watch super shitty movies.
From the makers of Ginger Dead Man.
Yes. Yeah. So that'll be a Monday night. Tuesday, we have Regrettable Reviews. I don't know what movie they're doing. Wednesday's Fighting with Friends. And then that's it until Big Dumb Monsters again. It's a little bit of a busy week. But we'll be around all week. Thank you again. And let's get the fuck out of here. Peace.